Coming up next on the Green Update, I'm going to show you what the link is between this laptop and this tree and a new website, peterborough.zerofootprint.net.
Thanks for watching Newswatch at 5:30. So, you're trying to compost more, cut out plastic grocery bags, and even do more laundry on the cold water setting. But how are your efforts paying off? Tonight on the Green Update, a way that you can actually calculate how your day-to-day decisions affect the environment.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us today for the Green Update. My name is Matt Higgs from Peterborough Green Up, and today we're in the great outdoors, and I'm joined by Donald Fraser, who's also from Green Up. And why do you have a tree in your hand, Donald?
Well, we're going to get to the tree in a second. I've actually brought you to this tree patch to talk about a website.
A website?
You got it.
Tell me about this website.
Well, it's all part of a bigger program. It's the Peterborough Community Carbon Countdown, which is a mouthful, I know, but you're going to hear a lot about it. And the website is www.peterborough.zerofootprint.net.
Exciting. What is the Carbon Countdown?
The Carbon Countdown is just that. It's a way for people to keep track of the carbon dioxide that they create, and track as it decreases. So it's what's called a carbon calculator.
Okay.
So people would go online, they would enter in data about the type of car they drive, how far they drive, the amount of waste that they create, how much garbage they put out, their home heating, all kinds of things. And from that information, they will find out how much carbon dioxide they create.
Okay. And why should we be so concerned about this?
Well, carbon dioxide, for people who don't know, is the main proponent for global climate change.
Okay.
So when we drive our cars, the gas burned creates carbon dioxide. A lot of the time, the electricity that we use, a lot of our generators are coal-fired, not just hydro. So we're creating, again, carbon dioxide. And these things are all beginning to add up and add to global climate change. By reducing our carbon, we're fighting global climate change.
Okay, sounds great. So once we find out exactly how much carbon that we produce, what can we do to reduce it?
Well, there's a couple options. First of all, the site will have tips on what you can do. It's actually part of the main campaign is tips of things that you can do to reduce your carbon output. As well, it'll act as a social networking site, so like Facebook, and you'll be able to link up with people who are doing things like home energy programs and get tips and things like that in groups. You can form carpools online, biking groups online, and sometimes people just feel that they can't eliminate carbon from their diets. They have to take a plane ride somewhere, and when they're trying to make up for that, they'll buy what's called carbon offsets. Okay. And you see a lot of this happen through travel agencies, through a lot of different ways where people purchase carbon offsets to pay for environmentally the carbon dioxide that they've produced.
So I'm dying to know, Donald, how does this tree fit into it?
The tree. Well, it's quite simple. The carbon offsets that we're proposing in Peterborough for this program starting next year will be in the form of trees planted in Peterborough. Often carbon offsets are used for tree planting programs in BC or elsewhere, which is great, but having them locally will allow people to see exactly where their money is going when they're purchasing carbon offsets.
So I can't wait to go home and sign up for that website. What's the address again, Donald?
Well, it launches this week, and the website is www.peterborough.zerofootprint.net.
All right.
And you'll be one of my friends online.
Excellent. I can't wait. And that's it for the Green Update this week. We'll see you again next week.
The Green Update is brought to you by the City of Peterborough, reminding you to separate your recycling into two streams: paper products and film plastics or containers.
And all of our great Green Up info comes from the Green Up crew. If you have any questions about this episode of the Green Update, you can call the team at 745-3238.